Just setting up. Just setting up. There's probably not a lot of people there yet. Oh, my sunglasses. Right, they'll probably be in my bag.
I'm going to sit in this corner.
Right. At his exhibition, yes. There's 11 people here already. Right, we're just setting up. I was just doing a test. Where did I put my sunglasses?
You check your car.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I'll go and look in the car.
Oh yeah, it's open. Yeah. It's all open, all the windows are open. Right. Let's have a look. Right, what about if I sit here? How does that look? Well, I don't know, the thing behind there. Maybe I should sit over that bit there. There's Tracy Bickley over there. She paints on mattresses.
Morning. You're going to sit that side?
I think so.
Or just this side?
Right, what do you think? Yes, look, that's it there. That's what I need. Oh, yes, nice one. The alarm didn't go off then. No, fuck that. Someone could have nicked me glasses. Imagine. Right, listen, I've got my glasses here. Morning, sisters and brothers. Morning, Mark. Morning, Tracy. Someone just said morning to you, Trace.
Morning.
Come and sit around the table, Trace. Right, so we got 1 minute 58 before we go live. We got crumble that we made this morning. We got Assam tea. We got the mail on Sunday.
Mark, it's at an angle.
What's it? Oh right, yeah. It's a bit true.
It's going to look odd on people's TV screens.
True. Right, Ron said it's at an angle. It's going to look a bit odd. Is it?
Do you want to move back?
Wait.
Take the. Yeah.
No, we've got loads. We've got loads of like battery.
Yeah.
Got enough battery for the day. Look, I can't look. Sometimes I look at the screen and my eyes are over there. There's Ronnie. Otherwise known as Pablo 2. He's not even Colombian, he's Turkish. Right, look, we've got the Sunday Times. We're going to go through the Sunday Times. We've got the Observer. And we got the Sunday Express. Oh, I've got to go and get the yogurt. Yogurt.
Can't do it without yoga.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Imagine not having the jam lid on. Didn't have the jam lid on. The jams, it's my mum's birthday today. I'm making her a cake, but I've made the cake already. I just got to bring the ingredients and put it together because it's going to have whipped cream and strawberries. Right, Ron, you do the honours with the tea. Tracy, there's your cup. That's somebody else, I've got coffee. I'm going to have Assam tea after. Right then, what, is that me on there?
Yeah.
All coming through clear, how's the sound? How's the sound, everyone? We ready to go? Oh look, people writing messages, I can't read them. Hello to everyone except for people from Middlesbrough. I have standards. Okay, listen, right, we've got like 60 people on now. Right, so we're going to start off. I'm the artist taxi driver. This, my friends, is the 1 hour Sunday newspaper review. We got Ronnie here from Soho Print, just over there, Kennington Lane. We're in Bonnington Square. This is Tracy Bickley. She's an artist as well. She's come down. She paints on mattresses. Disused mattress. Go have a look at Tracy Bickley. What's the thing?
Care home for punks.
Care home for punks. And she like writes on the mattress. What do you write on the mattress? So
spank me and I'll forgive you.
Spank me and I'll forgive you. But what was the one about like? What was that one?
Oh, you posted Boris Johnson is a waste man.
Boris Johnson, waste man. And what's the other one though? The one that, like you said, people really like that.
Oh, my soya chai latte brings all the boys to the yard.
My soya chai latte brings all the boys to the yard. Right, we're starting with the Mail on Sunday. The Daily Vomit is absolutely extraordinary today, and I really don't know if I mean, that as bad as they are, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything like this at all. At all. So, look at this, Trace. What's that say?
Rich is a snake, Liz is a lioness. Oh my god.
Rishi is a snake and Liz is. I mean, we've got a cost of living crisis. We've got the planet burning. We've got like bills going through the roof. We've got child poverty. We've got nurses eating from bins. We've got Nana sitting in a nappy because we can't afford social care. Country's like in crisis. And then it says here, which animal does each candidate most remind you of? That's ridiculous. That's not even. It says here, Rishi Sunak, a squirrel storing all those nuts away in the Cayman Islands. A snake. The fact that he did for Boris. And Liz Truss. Oh, for fuck's sake. Liz Truss. What kind of animal does Liz? Do you know what it's written here? A Jack Russell. Like a bit of a. A Jack Russell's like. That's not fucking Liz Truss, is it? And it's all done by the Lord, the conquering lion, Lord Ashcroft, the ex-Tory deputy chairman, the multi-billionaire who he buys war medals and puts them in the Imperial War Museum. Lord Ashcroft. He's on Twitter, go and have a look at him. Well, actually, I'm not like, well, there's only 70 people or 78 people. Yeah, go and have a look. He's always posting like, oh, like I'm in Belize, I'm in the fucking... He's on his yacht the whole time. But this is the guy who, so what basically happens is, he's done this as a poll. So he's got his own like poll company. And that turns out to be news. Rishi's a snake and Liz is a lioness. It's quite horrific really, isn't it? Because they're painting Rishi as the sort of like, I mean, he's a freaking Tory as well, do you know what I mean? It's blue on blue murder. Blue on blue murder. It's kind of like what they do, they write like evil poetry. Do you know what I mean? About migrants, about like fucking... I mean, the thing with Liz the other day, the one that I painted, which was, look, she's on the front page of the Daily Basket case today. Trust, I'm on your side. Whose side? Whose side could she possibly be on? She said the other day, like, because it's like we got scorched earth and everything like that. She says, "Yeah, I just like riding on the train, looking out at the beautiful countryside. What really annoys me is like fields and fields and fields of solar panels." There are no fields and fields of. We wish there was. We wish there was a solar panel on. Can you imagine? There was a solar panel on every single roof in the entire country. They put up something like 50 billion and they just put solar panels on every roof. It's like it was obligatory because we're in this crisis, this climate change. And every commercial building, and like on days like in the summer when it's really sunny, do you know what I mean? Store the energy. You know, people haven't got their lights on. Oh yeah, turn that light off, Ron. We're wasting electricity, we've got a light on. You know, we if they had solar panels, but the thing is, there's no profit there. You know, there's no profit at all for you know, the extracting sort of like raw oil out of the ground. That's where the profit is, and putting it back into the atmosphere. It's pretty horrific, and it doesn't seem to like that there, like Rishi and things. He's a snake, she's a lioness. It doesn't even come to like You have front pages where all week where there's like burning. It's like burning. The country's burning. There's a drought, and then £5,000 energy bills are going up, and there's no one like saying, "Well, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. These two things are related. They're two related stories. No one cares. Papers don't care. They got like Posh Beckham and Harper and David on a powerful jet ski off the coast of Florida while everyone's sweating in London. They go, oh, because then they can feel the water. Look, feel it, feel it, feel it. And then on the front page of like the Times, I noticed this morning, they have like, you know, it's scorching out there. It's been like 40 degrees for like a month. And they got like playing it cool. They got like this young kid on the board, like thinking, yeah, like to deter all the climate change fanatics. Do you know what I mean? You're going to stop this young kid from enjoying himself. You bastards. Do you know what I mean? In the hot weather. Oh, Salman Rushdie, he got stabbed. Brutal stabbing. The guy's in court. He's pleaded not guilty. I don't know whether he's going to say, oh, that's going to go down. New cash for favours fear. A mug of builder's tea is too strong for us. How the different trades have their brew. This is like the woke, the war on the woke. This is the culture war. This is like what they do. They show you like a mug of tea with a biscuit. So this is like Gramsci, who was like in prison by Mussolini, and he wrote a book on cultural hegemony. What was that book called? Anyway, it was all about like how rich, how the hoity-toity, how the royals, how they keep power, and it's through sort of like cultural things. So this is like cultural. This is you not just to drink and dip your biscuit in. We got tea and crumble. This is also to do with you to consume, nationalist, British, and that's why like. That's what The Crown is about. That's what Downton Abbey is about. So it's like replaying all this kind of like themes around sort of like us, like commoners, and that, knowing your place, knowing your thing, because this is our heritage. This is how it is. Yeah, look, airline solution to a summer of holiday chaos. Give its staff an extra 4 days off. That's the other thing as well, isn't it? So they like the electricity's gone up by like 4,000%. It's going to be like ridiculous. Like no one's going to be able to afford it. Even middle classes who've got big houses with 5 bedrooms and kids that like baths. And it's going to be like fucking chaos and that. But like the amount of money that like these people like make was like. BP made 7 billion or something in a quarter, but then they always have the headline, it's the fucking workers. They want a 4% pay rise. They're going to bring this country down. They're going to stop you from going to work. They're going to stop the economy. It's not fucking, you know, they're going to fucking affect inflation. It's not, if you want a pay rise, that's really bad, they said, because it will affect inflation, everything. But it's not, it's the profits. It's the billions and billions and billions like that they pay out in profits. Also, there's a story here today by, this is an article written by quite a, I don't know, but a fairly newish journalist, someone who doesn't write normally, but they've sort of like, I don't know, commissioned her to write. But yeah, it's a story in today's Mail on Sunday, written by Liz Truss. It's like the fucking new Prime Minister, and they got it down here, by Liz Truss, the Foreign Secretary. Struggling with bills, you'll get instant help. It's almost like a fucking, like one of those scam sort of like emails that you, or like things that you shouldn't look. Struggling with bills, you'll get instant help. And then up here it says, she's already like, this is what they do, this is blue on blue murder, look, she's got a blue dress on. 4 outings, 4 special blue dresses. Venomous Raab set to be sent to political Siberia after almighty bust-up between rival Tory camps. And then we're on to Rishi is a snake. Don't know how much more anyone can take it is, but it's quite, you know, I mean, the fact was, like, I got a picture over. Where is the one? Not that one. Not that one. It's the one of all the Tories in the thing where I painted them as clowns, and it was the day that Sajid Javid stood up in Parliament and said it was time for Boris Johnson to go, and enough is enough. And Liz Truss is Boris Johnson's candidate. She's a continuation of Boris Johnson, who's right wing, sort of like Brexit, Murdoch, that whole sort of like fucking thing. And Sajid Javid came out and he resigned with Rishi Sunak. Beginning of this week, Sajid Javid swapped camps. He left his best friend, Rishi, and he's gone with Liz Truss. Could be for a job, I don't know. Right, Lady Diana, obligatory Lady Diana story. We cannot let enemies of free speech turn their back. Why didn't Sarah Vine, Michael Gove's ex-wife, Lady fucking shit, Lady Diana, two Lady Diana stories. Oh, it is Sunday. Is this way to stop the red tape? Prime suspect. Dan Hodges, he's a big columnist. He's in every single Sunday, Dan. He's always there. I haven't read it yet. Let's see what he says. Dan says, as Prime Minister in waiting, Liz Truss now must start speaking to Britain and not just Tory party activists. Oh my God. Oh my God. Have you seen it? Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
They've done a cartoon. There comes a time when a candidate needs to pivot. The time is now. They've done a cartoon. They've mocked Liz Truss up as Keanu Reeves from The Matrix, and they called it Matrus. Do you want the blue pill or the red pill? This is the cultural hegemony. This is stuff I was telling you about. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want the blue? Can you see that? Do you want, look at that, the Matrus. Oh, what the fuck? What's that about? Someone tell me, what's that about? What do you think that's about? Let me get my glasses. Someone say, what? The Matrus. Oh, they're all talking to each other. Talk to me. Because I've been ignoring them.
There's a bit of a delay, so it might,
All right, there's a bit of a delay.
You might get it there in a
All
couple
right.
of minutes.
Ronnie said there's a bit of a delay. Hold on. It's UK state media. Hey, Mike from Reading. The red pill if you want to see the Matrix. The blue pill if you don't. We can't see Tracy. Tracy, come over there.
Come and sit here,
You
Jay.
have to come and sit. Well, if she wants to.
For a bit.
Yeah, for a bit. Isn't she one of the agents? What, is she dressed up as an agent? I don't know.
Agent from the Matrix. No, I think one of Grant Sloan's spot on the money. Goebbels would have been proud of the UK state media.
So just wear that.
Oh.
So just sit there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit there like that.
Spot
Liz.
on there, Grant. So.
Just throw things at me.
And then they got like the middle class Corbynista rabble, because have you heard of this Don't Pay UK?
Yeah.
So in October, what they're saying is no one's going to pay their bills. And they're all like Corbynistas. Right, look, over here, Fogel angry with Meta as his name is used in an online scam. Ben Fogel and his wife Marina. Extraordinarily enough, I know them. When my dad used to work for Marina's mum, my dad was a carpenter. And when she was there, when she was just born, they used to like, I was only 13, 14, I used to like push her in the pram and look after her. But then she got married to Ben, I went to their wedding, she got married to Ben Fogel. I didn't know him then, but we went and painted his house. His mum's like a really famous actress as well. Live over West London somewhere. But, so Marina Fogel, she's got two sisters as well. One of them was like Prince William's first girlfriend. She was the one that wasn't allowed to go to the thing. But Marina like Hunt, her name is. Her dad's Jonathan Hunt. But his granddad was Lord Hunt. He was the Queen's physician. And he'd done this book, and it was when he was in India. It was about like all the sadhu, sort of like.
Sadhus.
I don't know, were they sadhus that I think.
Pins, really?
Yeah, and like done lots of other sort of like hold their arm up for like 45 years. They just held their arm up like that. And he wrote this thing, 1935, and I was doing up the doctor's surgery, and I was doing some performance at the time. And the current Dr. Hunt, Lord Hunt, he says to me, "Oh look, take this book of my dad's," because I was looking at it, and I really liked it. And in it is this really obscure story that I've never seen anywhere in the internet. It was just sort of like something that he had written, that he'd read, but it's never been repeated. And it was about a guy who said that if someone wasn't elected president, he was going to push a peanut along the road with his nose. And that's where I got the idea to push the peanut along the road with my nose. Was from Ben Fogel's wife, Marina, granddad. They used to live in Henley. I used to go and sit with him when he was blind by then. He was like well into his 80s. I went to go and sit with him. But we're having an interlude. We're going to get those plastic cups over there, Ron, and we're going to have some crumble and yogurt. Do you want crumble and yogurt?
Yeah.
We're having crumble and yogurt. Oh my God! And there's honey over there as well, Ronnie.
I think you should stay off the honey.
Oh, okay. Let's leave the honey off. Look at that yogurt. It looks amazing.
Big cups there. There are some people asking whose house we're in. We're not in that.
We're not in a house. We're in a gallery. We're in an exhibition in Bonnington Square. It's really amazing down here. It's kind of like it was taken over by squatters. I want to say in like the late 60s, early 70s. And then it's sort of like they kept it as a housing association. So I've got an art exhibition on in a cafe, which currently is closed. There's been some politics, and what's happening is they're doing the kitchen up. It's going to be a vegan cafe, a woke vegan cafe, where they have a different chef every night, and then someone comes in and makes some food. It's going to be amazing. Anyway. I'm here temporarily until August the 31st, so everyone's welcome to come down.
So at the
I've
end,
got spoons.
oh, you brought spoons. Okay.
Could have done with a big spoon. Have you got a big spoon?
No, just forks.
Okay.
It will work.
Yeah, a fork will work. Right, look. Who wants to see my crumble? This is my crumble. Oh my God.
Did you order this online?
Yeah, I ordered this book online. So this is Rita Keegan. I posted it up on thing. Rita's like the queen of the square. She's like, I said to her, do you want to? There we go.
Mark, you didn't touch your tea.
Oh no, I'm on my coffee. I said to this Rita Keegan, "Oh, can I take your portrait?" This is the Rita Keegan archive diary. "Can I take your portrait?" And she said, "Yeah, of course." She was sitting over in the cab. And then I didn't realise that all her lots of her work is about self-portraiture. It's really incredible. And I'm going to be doing an interview with Rita soon. And maybe you can come, Trace.
Yeah, great.
So basically,
Rita and I have decided we're related.
Yeah, this is the idea. So I'm going to invite some people. So it's going to be an interview with Rita Keegan. Listen to this. So it's going to be an interview with Rita Keegan in the form of an art performance. So I think I put too much crumble in it. The juice is not really gone down.
It's lovely.
So anyway, listen to this, right? So we do the interview with Rita Keegan as an art performance dinner. So like this. So there'd be Rita, and there'd be like 1, 2, 3, there are a maximum of 7 guests, 7 invited guests. And it's going to be... There you go.
Thank you.
It's going to be called The Empty Plate. So in a conversation I had with Rita, we talked about, it's her idea, and we talked about it. So the idea of the dinner, Trace, is that it's called The Empty Plate. So we're going to be talking with Rita And some people are not going to get some food. Some people are not going to get dinner. So yeah, so that'd be an interview with Rita Keegan called The Empty Plate, where some people don't get dinner. What do you think?
I hope I'm not one of those because I like my food.
You sure you don't want a honey run?
You want some honey? Yeah, some honey.
The honey's really nice. Go look, we got some.
We're live on Twitter.
No, we're not live on Twitter. Get over there. We're live on YouTube. Look, we've got a new guest. What's your name?
Lucy?
Lucy's here. Lucy, do you want some Assam tea? Lucy can have this Assam tea.
I don't want to have any, I don't want anything.
So you don't want anything?
No.
We've got crumble.
And more coffee.
Oh, me too. Like we got, do you want honey on it? Honestly, it's really good for the yogurt. If you ain't got honey in your yogurt, I don't know what's going on.
I'm sweet enough.
Yeah, so we've been doing the newspaper reviews. We've only done one paper so far. We did the Mail on Sunday. And the main story that we found in here was this one here. What's it say?
Rishi's a snake, Liz is a lioness.
What kind of animal does each candidate remind you of? Rishi, it says, is a squirrel storing all these nuts away in a Cayman Island, and he's a snake. The fact that he did for Boris. Liz Truss is a lioness or a Jack Russell. Jack Russells are really yappy, aren't they? That's what they do. Mad though for news, because we were saying like cost of living crisis, like climate change, like scorched earth. Top journalism. Right, let's go on to another paper.
I'm going to get coffee.
You're going to get a coffee?
Yeah.
Get coffee and come back.
Yeah.
Right. We're doing the Observer now, front page of the Observer. The Observer is like a left wing. Is it left wing? Liberal. Is it liberal or left wing?
Is it either anymore?
Is it either anymore? It says Starmer is going to demand a halt to autumn hike in energy prices. Oh my God. How's that? It's good, no?
Did you make this morning?
Yeah, this morning.
If Starmer stops
All the crumble as well, flour, butter and...
Did you make one to take to your mum as well?
No, I've made a cake.
It's really good.
Oh.
Jack of all trades.
Mm. So, I make cakes. I put them on Twitter, and Nigella Lawson freaks out.
Because you make hers?
She really likes them. No, I make my own. I make cakes for my mum.
Okay, but I'm going to bring you some nice ceramic dishes.
Mm.
We can't use these unless you're going to wash them and keep recycling.
Yeah, I know, it was all we had. We have been using paper ones. That's all we had this morning. We've used all the paper. Do you know how much paper fucking cups cost? How much do they cost, Ron?
6 for 125 in Tesco's.
125, 6 paper cups, and they're single use to throw away. Not good. Mm. What do you think of the yogurt? The yogurt's really nice, isn't it? I never bought that one before.
What brand is it? Lancashire Farm. Not had that before.
Not ever seen it.
Where did you find that? In Tesco's?
Tesco's. Yeah, how did you know?
Because you've got the plates from there, so I don't think you would have gone to 2 separate shops this morning.
Mm. That whole pot, because you know that Greek one, I've forgotten the name, but it has 0%. You know, what's that Greek yogurt called from you get in Tesco's? Oh my God.
Was this cheaper?
It's $2.75, the Greek one. £4.50 for a litre. So normally you get 500, it's $2.75. It's £4.10 for the big one. £1.25.
25% less plastic.
£1.25 for that whole pot of yogurt. I'm going back there, but I just want to say where it says Lancashire Farm, it's probably made in a factory in Dalston. They just use words like that. So I got jam on the bottom of it, so I put the thing down. Right, we're doing the Observer. Look at that. Look how brown it. Look at that, scorched. Have you ever seen it so like that there? I did this performance running tap years ago. Quite interesting. Right, so this is the worst newspaper. Observing Met forced to drop Sarah Everard. So they're not going to charge the Sarah Everard vigil. The Greenwich gang, Trussism. It's a sweatshop. So this is, yeah, look, this is Amazon. So currently Jeff Bezos, 132.6 billion, and he just offered all his staff a big pay rise this week. Did you see that?
How much?
35p.
You can't make it up.
35p. You know, it's really like, look at it, the scale of it. I came on the train, I was going on the train to Sheffield, and I don't know, I saw like, it just said Amazon, and it just went on for ages. It was like a massive warehouse, somewhere in the Midlands maybe. I don't know, does anyone know where the big Amazon thing is? Half of most deprived areas miss out. I just think their layout is shit. The layout is really bad. There's so many adverts, you have these big massive adverts. Rhinos, tigers, apes, how Brexit red tape cooled their passions. It's too much adverts. Like, sometimes it's not like...
Don't know where to look, do you?
Well look, there's only one, there's like...
One article.
Yeah, but it's like half a page, 1.5 adverts. Oh, here we go, 2 page, well, there's a bit of an advert there. Okay, well, the West doesn't want Russian. Oh, is there anything about Colombia in here? Does anyone know? Look, I got a t-shirt on it, it says Plate Plomo. Who knows what that means? It's Colombian. I think it's Colombian slang. It means silver. No. Silver or bullet. It's either like, this is what he used to say to the politicians, Pablo Escobar. So it's a Pablo Escobar saying. And he would say to the politicians, silver or bullet, plata or plomo, what do you want? And it was up to them to make that important decision. I'm sure they don't take much persuading. Oh. Basically, if Pablo's around, you go like, okay. But it's really weird as well because they took it. Have you seen Narcos? Have you watched that?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's amazing, wasn't it? But they took all of that. And you saw some of I saw different there was some political stuff. He tried to be a politician, didn't he?
I thought he was successful for a while.
Yeah, he got elected. Let's say he got elected, but it was really horrible to him when he got into the parliament. They kicked him out. And yeah, because he was helping. He wanted to help with local housing and all things like that. But yeah,
He wanted to pay off the whole country's debt.
Yeah, but what do you do? What do you do with someone comes into politics like that? The powers that be didn't want him there, so they literally took him out. And that's when he started that bombing campaign. So he started blowing them all up. He became a bomber, didn't he? Because he said, "Right, fuck you then." But it's almost like so now you don't have that, but there's they said something like it's 4 times as much cocaine being produced today. There was more cocaine produced last year than there was fucking every year that they've ever produced cocaine. There's so much cocaine in the world. Someone's producing it. Someone's in the jungle, in the rainforest with a lab. No?
Yeah.
And there's someone still so when David Cameron, from Narcos, I learned that so you can either go by a plane, boat, or you go over land, and that's when they started involving the Mexicans as well. So I think they got Mexicans and straight into America through the route. And who's all those people? Well, when David Cameron was Prime Minister, there was this guy, Stephen, it wasn't Brown, was it? Stephen Green. Do you remember Stephen Green? So Stephen Green, he was the head of HSBC Mexico. and he got hauled in front of like the American Senate. So this Stephen Green, he was caught laundering Mexican drug cartel monies from Mexico, Cayman Islands to Switzerland. And they even had all those boxes that fitted and everything like that. I mean, Mexican drug cartel were like head choppers, do you know what I mean? Just chop off 50 heads, leave them on a curb. So he was laundering the money, and he was up for HSBC, British Bank. He was up in front of the Senate. David Cameron, and it happened all within the space of a year, David Cameron knighted him and put him into the House of Lords and made him Lord Green of his point, or wherever he's from, Lord Green, and put him into the cabinet. He became the minister for trade and industry. That's off the clock. That was just like, what the hell do you do with that? He was literally working with sort of like the drug cartels, laundering money. David Cameron thought, fucking hell, he's a bit tasty. Get him in the trading industry. He knows a few bods. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Right, then there's loads of just like rubbish articles written by people who I don't know. There's sport. Brentford beat Manchester United 4-0. It was a thrashing. It's an absolute thrashing. Man City won 4-0, but like we just skipped the politics. What's in the magazine, the Observer? Observer magazine. And the new review. Let's get on to, who wants to do some Observer culture? Then what's everyone talking about? Waste monster, yeah. Plati Plomo. There was a guy came down yesterday. Did you see the guy yesterday?
No.
He came down, he said if you made them all wear a badge, if they didn't wear the badge, they weren't allowed to come in.
Yeah.
Fucking, what was it called? CUD?
CDU, yeah.
CDU. Clean up democracy. That was what it was
CUD,
called.
that's right.
Yeah, CUD, clean up democracy. That's what he wanted to do. It was a great idea, but just like no hope of ever working. But he said, if you don't start it, he said to me, like, you've got the platform, start it. Like, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, do you want more? Come on, we need to, like, got a lot to get through here. I need some
Like
more.
Turkey's voting for Christmas, why would
Like, for
the
democracy?
MPs, yeah, why would the
Oh,
MPs vote for that?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's like, all right, I'm going to make a confession. I made a crumble the other day, and suddenly everyone left the house for different reasons. Do you want some more, Trace?
Yes, please.
And then we had to, I had to eat all the crumble by myself. It took me 2.5 days, but I did it. Which was pretty good going. I did feel a bit bloated. Ron?
No thanks. I'm trying to lose weight.
Oh, don't. Right, so how do you think, like, who's coming down to the exhibition? Obviously, but most people are only even in the area. That's the big issue, isn't it? Getting to somewhere. But you can all arrive online.
There's 160 people watching right now, but they're probably all over the country
Yeah.
and around the world.
Probably. Hands up who's not from, like, the UK? Who's outside? Are you keeping it, like, do you doing the messages?
Yeah, I'm.
Right, listen, we're going to introduce a new segment to the show. Ronnie here. Ron, you've got to pick out any questions that come through. If you've got any questions, Ronnie's going to pick up on them. And then, Ronnie, you just shout out if someone says something interesting.
Okay.
Nothing, you know how naughty they can be.
Yeah,
Nothing-
obviously.
Nothing too extreme.
Obviously, there is a few cranks in there.
What, today?
Yeah.
On a Sunday? Hands up who's noticed that I've opened the bottle.
Here's a good one.
Go
I'm from Scotland, so technically not from the United Kingdom. Yeah, we agree with that.
That's definite.
Yeah, free Scotland.
I made a t-shirt, fuck the Tories, free Scotland. Ron, pass me the t-shirt over there, it's up there.
Available on Etsy.
Yeah, you can go to my Etsy shop, have a look. This t-shirt is like class. Yeah, it's that one there, yeah. Look at this, right? Fuck the Tories, free Scotland. And look, I've got like, so I just paint on the newspaper, but look, you've got Haaland up in the corner. Look at Haaland from Man City with the finger. How cool is that?
Mark,
That's why it's nice. Look at that, Trace.
So
That's why it's nice painting on newspapers.
Oh, you screen printed it on
Yeah.
t-shirt.
But do you know what's really good? Is that like actually painting on the paper is really nice because it's not like painting on canvas.
Feels really good.
Yeah, it's like you on your mattress.
That's
on the
how I
floor.
found you, from
Yeah.
the newspaper.
But isn't it like, you know, like it's something else. Your mattress is something else. It's so loaded. But the newspapers, there's a date on here. They're historical, aren't they? It's not like painting on canvas or painting on, what else could you paint on? Watercolour paper or anything like that.
So someone's asking, how can they find your stuff online to buy?
Go to Etsy. Artist
then-
taxi driver.
And search for artist taxi driver.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or can just put a link up. Can I put a link up?
So it's also, there's loads of links on your Twitter page, right?
Go Twitter, Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter,
Right, we're going to do another paper, but this one's a magazine, and it looks like an advert on the front. That's not even a story. Just look, it's just advert. Look, the whole front page is an advert, and what's it an advert for? Eon. You are fucking joking. Is that an energy? That's an energy company. That's an energy company. They got a whole advert on the front page talking about like solar panels. They are so bad. They are so naughty. It's unbelievable. The Guardian, the Observer, no shame at all. 1 minute they're talking about, look, front page talking about like water companies and the climate crisis. Next minute they're taking money to do a wrap around their entire magazine from an energy company. They always do this thing where they say, oh, like, we're doing solar panels, and the reality is so the opposite. I mean, what does this even mean? We got a water crisis, and they're like talking about floating hotels, river pubs, lakeside walks. Our top 50 guide to the UK's unspoiled inland waterways.
But with shit floating in it.
With shit floating in it. Have you been now, has anyone been down to Hastings? I went to Hastings the other day. The brownness, there was a scum. There's Colin. Colin, come in, we're doing the newspapers.
No, too good today. Too good. Over.
Come round here, Colin.
Fucking over.
We got Colin here. Colin's a famous artist, a local famous artist who went to Chelsea.
Fucking over.
Is that one of your paintings?
I found it.
Show me.
Found it.
Show me.
You can have me. But nothing.
Oh, that's just one of those floaty ones that people do.
No,
like that.
underground.
To Carolina and Oscar on your big day. You see, Colin's found a painting. It says to Carolina and Oscar on your big day. Lots of love. They obviously didn't last because it's been chucked out. But yeah, look, that's not one of the. I
Is
mean,
that what if?
yeah, you do that. What you do is you dribble paint. You put paint on it, and you do that, and it makes bubbles.
There's someone underwater.
That's that. Who buys this shit T-shirt?
What?
Did anyone say anything about the T-shirt?
No.
I bet they all did. Come sit down.
Good.
Listen, do you want some tea? Oh, listen. I've got
You got coffee?
no coffee. I've got coffee, but I've been drinking out of it.
What's
I
that?
can make it. We're doing the newspapers. Look, you're live on the internet, Colin. What do you think?
Nothing.
You don't think nothing?
See that horror tech?
Horror on Salman Rushdie.
Stabbed his eye.
Yeah, he got stabbed in the eye.
He'll be dead. Start a fucking war,
That's
man.
in the felt
Start a
tips.
fucking war.
Which one?
Felt tips behind.
Oh, right, yeah. Right, listen to this then. We're going to ask Colin to comment on the front page. Right, Colin,
Wait.
review the front page. What do you reckon?
sounds good. Dirty woman.
No, don't say that. That's not-
Dirty woman.
No,
Dirty
she's not.
woman.
Well, whatever, she's a woman. Just, what do you think of her politics?
She got cancer.
No, come on, you can't say it. Right, you're out. You're gonna get banned from the internet. No, she's German.
Yeah,
Right, go on, you have to go and sit over there now. Right, listen. Sorry about that. Right, just add water. We were reviewing the Observer front page. It was on about water.
Can be hot. Can be hot. Can be hot.
Right, we've got food,
Yeah.
courgettes and mushrooms. Right, do you want some crumble and yoghurt?
You haven't done the Sunday Times.
No, we haven't. How long have we got left?
It's 19 minutes.
We've got 19 minutes left. We're going to get on to the Sunday Times. We've got the Sunday Times magazine to get through. And we've got the Sunday Times culture, Stephen King, to get through as well. Do you want some yoghurt and crumble?
No, this.
That there.
That.
Can you get me one of those cups on and I'll do some crumble and yoghurt?
Do you come from Colombia?
Do I come from Colombia? No, but I'd like to go.
Nice fun. Right. You like honey with your yoghurt?
Remember my place? He lived over there. He lived over there when he was a squad.
Who did?
Sassy, when he was a squad.
Oh,
Did you know him?
no, I didn't know him.
He lived in a squad.
Where's he gone now? Is he still
He's
there?
dead. He's dead.
Oh.
He's dead.
And was he your friend?
Yeah, original member.
Any questions coming through, Ron?
No.
Any comments about Colin?
No.
Good.
Actually.
Right, you're getting honey on it as well. Listen, you will freak out. I want you to, when you finish eating it, to critique it. I want you to tell me what you reckon. Give it a go.
Ice cream sundae.
It looks like an ice cream
Cream
sundae,
sundae.
doesn't it? Actually does. It actually kind of like reminds me of an eating mess. That's true. Right, we're going to get on to the Sunday Times now.
£400, says £400, you see it, £400
£400 for what?
in the paper.
Go on.
We got a wheelie.
Oh, you get £400 for what? For your gas and your electricity?
Yeah.
You're reading the papers, aren't
No,
you?
you look at
You're
it.
reading.
Look
You
at it.
look at them.
Now £400 is what it says.
Yeah, they're going to give you £400. They're going to charge you
To pay for
£5,000
one- to pay for
more.
one bill.
Yeah, they're going to give you £5,000 more. No, going to charge you £5,000 more and give you 400. So basically, it'll be 4,600. Right, anyone out there notice I am now on my third cup of crumble and yoghurt? Oh
worried
my
about
god,
you,
what do
Mark.
you reckon? What do you reckon, Colin?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I remember this year, there's a man, a William, had a punch up with him. Outside the cover.
What, that one over there?
No, he was a cook.
Hmm.
And William had a punch up with him.
Oh,
It was in the front page of the newspaper.
that's a bit better, isn't it? Bit more central. I was on the corner there. I couldn't see myself. I have to keep turning round. Right. Sunday Times. Sunday is Tim Shipman Day. He's in it today. Has he got anything in it? Yes, he has. Plan to go. Oh, you're right, Colin. Plan to cut extra £400. You was in there before me. You read this already.
No, I've been down there before.
Doing the number 4.
Well, they
Wait,
were killing each other.
what, number 4?
They were killing, they stabbed each other to death.
Oh my god. Right. Plan to cut extra £400 off fuel costs. Treasury cooks up new scheme that energy firms vote. Well, now you stay around.
So just Tracy, while you were sat there talking, has actually drawn you.
Look, Tracy done a portrait of me.
Just using the Sharpie.
Tracy's done a portrait, look at that.
She's a good graffiti artist.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so cool.
Pretend we didn't see that. Didn't look at that.
Look at that. Don't tell Tracy.
I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Colin got a plan.
We've got Paris. Go to Paris. September. September.
Go to Paris in September.
We find some digs. We find some.
Find some digs.
We start up a group.
We start up a group, yeah.
French revolutionaries.
French Revolution. It's been done before.
Yeah, no.
We've done that before. They've done the French Revolution. Can't you think of something better? Something
Yeah.
new. Think of
Yeah.
something new.
Now you be Louis and I'll be Billy.
Who's Billy?
Louis.
I'm Louis.
Now we got a phone. She don't get it.
I'm Billy, you're
Now
Louis.
Louis.
Louis the King.
Yeah.
Oh.
Killed him.
Who killed him? Billy.
And the French people.
With Marie Antoinette. That time. Mm.
Tell them about Russia.
Go on, you tell us.
Now, Rolling Stones, it's in the song.
Go on.
Sympathy for the devil.
Is that about Russia?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Okay, now.
I kill them all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone's, there's a few people saying don't eat dairy. I just wanted to tell everybody that this is coconut yogurt, not normal yogurt. So
Yeah, does everyone
There's
know
no-
that?
not your mum, not your milk.
Yes! Well done, well done. Not your mum, not your milk. Oh, don't. I mean, where are we going to go with all that? Do you know what I mean? Because I think it's like...
Paris.
To Paris, Colin says. I think it's really important.
Yeah.
They're opening this place up as like a vegan cafe, which would be really amazing. Oh my god. Colin, do you want more?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm
You've got like-
gonna have to take this away, Mark. You've finished that entire plate bottle yourself. Do you know how much calories you've consumed? You're supposed to be doing the Sunday newspaper review. You spent half the time eating. I'm gonna have to take that plate away. Yeah, that you can have that tea, Colin. It's no one's touched it.
Oh my god, it's so nice though. Is it nice? Is it nice?
The
Do you want more tea?
You know, telly, you can download anything on the telly, you know that.
On the TV?
Anything.
On the computer?
It's not channel, you don't, you just click a
I'll
button.
put you on the internet.
You get anything on fucking telly.
You know that picture I got with that t-shirt? Who buys this shit? And you open your jacket? Put it on the internet.
Has anyone had the cost of living payments? I've not had any payments. I don't know how to get it. Have they said how they're going to distribute that? Cost of living?
£400.
Yeah, how are they going to give that? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Social,
Well, they're going to post us a cheque, give it to us on the council tax. Probably they'll just give it to the energy company so they can make a bit more profit, right?
Oh, I don't know, but like, I don't know whether it's the yogurt and the crumble bit and then the fruit. And it's just like, it's incredible.
A Sunday
Colin, is it
politics all
incredible?
crumbled up.
Look at Colin. Can't believe it.
Now, Colin Joseph.
So
Colin
so
Joseph.
it goes to people on
Colin
benefit
Joseph.
systems. So, alright, okay, so some people don't get benefits or don't apply for them. You only get it if you're back in.
Colin's a famous artist.
So you've
from
got to be on
Chelsea.
universal, someone says you've got to be on universal credit back in April to get it. So I'm on neither of those, so I won't be getting a penny of that payment. Neither are you, you're not on universal credits.
No.
No, so that's it, it's most of the people.
You are?
You're a pensioner, are you? So you won't be
Colin's
getting
a
it then,
pensioner.
you're not on universal credits.
Right, that's it. I'm not eating any more of that, but I'm telling you right
I'll take
now,
it away, I think.
That was unbelievable.
Otherwise, you're not going to stop eating. Ferocious
Unbelievable.
appetite.
Unbelievable. Not even saying anything, that is just unbelievable. You can make your own crumble as well. Colin, What do you reckon?
No. We should get a screen
Get the screen.
and show videos. My friend does it. He did film school. He did films.
Film school.
So someone says it's also automatically knocked off your bill instalments from October. So would Rishi Sunak get his bill knocked off?
It's
for
true, yeah.
keeping
Because
his-
they had that, like when they were doing that town hall, when they had Rishi Sunak and thing, and they were saying, yeah, but why, how's it fair that like, if everyone's going to get their money knocked off? And he said, well, we can't just exclude people. But he's like, what's his thing? £8,000 a month?
to just heat one of his swimming pools up.
£8,000.
So he'll get a £400 discount towards that. He'll say thank you very much.
That's just ridiculous. Oh my god. I feel quite delirious. I think it was all the, it wasn't the yogurt, because yogurt's quite like, you know.
That car, isn't it dirty? Isn't that car dirty?
That's the dust.
Isn't it dirty?
That's Ronnie's car. Ronnie, he says your car's dirty.
It does need a wash.
Do you know Ronnie's car is 100% electric? It's an electric car. It's electric.
That's not electric.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, 100% electric.
Mercedes. Mercedes.
No, it's an
No,
Audi.
Audi.
Yeah.
Audi electric.
Oh.
German.
They're all German.
What an English lit degree did for me. Big picture. Oh God. Stuart Lee. The Tories culture war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Just loads of people getting degrees. I don't know what that's about. We were doing the Sunday Times. Let's do culture and thingy as well. So we've got culture. Stephen King talks to Richard Osman.
It's a
Vic and Dick.
weirdo. That man's a weirdo.
There's like, is there some, I think someone's drains are blocked, do you know that? Ron?
Huh?
I think someone's drains
Yeah.
are blocked.
Yeah.
No, because I had the smell the other day as well.
Yeah.
I think someone's drains are blocked. Not in here, it's from the street, or like from the neighbours.
Yeah.
Putin and
Then guess what? Thames Water is not coming out to fix that anytime soon.
The Sunday Times, right, let's just see. Water leaks double during heat wave. Rushdie crumbling. Superdosh, DJ who sold Fergie have 3 million pads. Sebastian, I don't know. Sebastian McDonald.
Where'd you buy
Right, here we go. So this is the last bit before we go. Today we're going to just cover this.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the fight. So it's Boris Johnson sitting down while Liz and Rishi is fighting, and he's enjoying it.
The outgoing Prime Minister is getting grumpy at pushy new ministers trying to make a name for themselves, while Sunak and Truss tear the party apart. But with a ghost ship government, Boris Johnson is giving off David Brent things. This town coming like a ghost town. All the people still fighting. Quite good at trying to be bothered anymore. The dark side of pseudoscience and fascism. I mean, have you ever tried to read this paper, Colin? Look, look at it.
Yeah, I can see. I can
No, look at it.
I
Look.
can see.
How the fucking hell are you supposed to read that?
No, they waited himself. They waited himself.
Oh my God!
They waited himself.
Can Trump come back from this? Does anyone know what this story is about? They raided his house. What was in his house, Colin?
FBI documents.
FBI documents. Stolen. Were they stolen?
Good.
How Britain can keep the taps running.
It's on the fucking water. It's on the fucking water.
Who stormed it?
Trump. It's on the fucking water. Big shootout in the water. Big fucking shootout. Killing everyone. They shot 12 people. Fuck off.
Right.
Don,
Last 5 minutes.
Don, last 5 minutes, right, let's do questions. Right, anyone got any questions? I'm blind, so I can't see very well. Also, I forget things. If I read it, I forget it in 1 second later. Do you forget things, Colin? Right, any questions? Anyone got any questions? Ask me a question. Look at my new t-shirt column. Plati Plomo. It's Colombian.
You've been Stockholm. That could have killed you there.
Yeah. Red Army faction.
What do you think about the Ford report?
The Ford report?
Yeah.
Is that like, what was that?
So that was the report commissioned by the Labour Party to investigate. what happened,
yeah.
And basically, the
Didn't
report
you just
totally vindicated Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah.
And
Well, what happened with it?
Well, they've hushed it. Nobody reported it. Nobody actually.
All I've seen all week is like Jeremy Corbyn was right, and it's
Yeah.
like about nationalisation, about anything. The saddest bit about Jeremy Corbyn though was there's no one to like come behind. There was no sort of like backup. There's nothing.
There's no follow-up.
Oh my God, Tracy's
What did
back.
I miss?
Don't no, we'll look at that. That is unbelievable. We noticed your
I was trying to capture.
Oh, it's incredible. It's really extraordinary. Can I show everyone?
It's for you.
Oh.
It's
We're
your
putting it up. Look. How amazing is that? Oh my God. That is just absolutely amazing. And when I came in this morning, that was a minute, there was this letter. So I came in this morning, let's put it back in, well, I don't have to open it. So I came in this morning and it says, to Mark, the artist taxi driver. And I read what it says, right? It's been typed.
Oh, like a poem or a sonnet. Is it 14 lines?
No, a bit more. Taxi. You ready, Colin? I'm going to read it. Stay for the poem. Stay for the poem. You ready?
Yeah.
Taxi. Once upon a taxi ride, noses pressed to back window, misting up, wiping clear, watching London disappear, street after street. Chaos of King's Cross, the big drop-off into the lanes of the lost, scrapping for brass, not gold. Bloomsbury of old writers writing in drawing rooms between wars that loomed then went. Covent Garden, heaven sent. School trips among boxes, crates, bananas, oranges, flowers and dates. Flying over muddy water. Waterloo sunset. Lambeth River. Pottery. Bone china. And Beaufoy's vinegar. Steve Nally. That's quite nice, isn't it? What did you think?
It's good.
Thanks, Steve.
Bloomsbury used to be poets. Bloomsbury used to be poets.
Well, right, it was Virginia Woolf and that, wasn't it?
I know Steve Nally, poet.
Yeah.
Does he live local?
Yes. Well, it was hand delivered.
Oh,
What's he look like?
well, I'll have to check out. And
Describe
check
your
with him.
Steve. What would he look like? Would he look like someone that was a Cockney kind of like ex-football hooligan
No.
that like bald head,
Maybe.
50, 60?
Do you know him?
Well, there was someone called Steve Nally who came, no, sorry. There was someone called Steve who came the other day who said he was going to write me a poem.
Oh, then that's.
Is that the same one? Is that the one you know? Is that kind of chubby-ish? It's quite like...
See if he's on there.
Steve, are you on there? I don't know, maybe not. But he'll come by again. Look, there is another bit to it. Hi Mark, here's the poem I promised. I didn't see this. Hi Mark, here's the poem that I promised to write you. No need to thank me. It was nice doing the poem. Oh, what a nice guy. That's so cool.
Well, I think there's only one Steve Nally.
Well, they kind
Poet in London.
if you know a Steve Nally, then I reckon that's it, and he's a local lad.
I don't know if he's local, but he might be. But he is a poet, so it must be him.
Yeah.
I said any books down.
So someone says, what would happen if everyone stopped paying their energy bill in the UK? What would happen is they can't sue everybody, they can't send bailiffs on everybody, they can't disconnect everybody, they can't change everybody's meters. so they'll just go bust. And maybe we would have a nationalised energy system in that way if everyone stopped paying
Don't
at
you
the
say-
same time.
Listen, I don't even think they need everybody, but if a certain amount of people
At least like 25,
stop
30%.
their
yeah.
direct debit on a certain day,
That's
it would
it.
be catastrophe for them.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Game's up.
Because they probably, like lots of those big companies, rely on banks, and they haven't actually got money. They just sort of like they have this turnover, like, you know, month to month turnover. So any sort of like short term hit would be really hard for them. They would go under. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to pay the wages of the people that like work for them, etc., etc. Amazing.
It goes round the circle, it goes round the circle. First they change a company, then they switch it off, then they start another company, then they switch it off, then they start another, then they
So-
switch it off.
I swear to God, this is exactly. It's so true what you
It
just
goes
said.
in the circle.
It's what they do. These people that lose money, they don't care. If their company goes bust, they just walk away, doesn't they? It's
Yeah,
what
of course.
what's
Like
Nick
the-
Lynch said it.
Yeah,
Nick
that's how
Lynch
the
said
train
it. He said
operators.
the train operators,
They,
when they can't
lose-
get up, when they start losing their own money,
yeah,
not
they
public
just
money,
walk away.
they said, do you know what Nick Lynch said?
Yeah.
They throw the keys back.
Yeah, yeah.
That was exactly what
So when they
Colin just
lose
said.
money, they
And then the
leave, and if they
government will
make...
pay somebody
Exactly.
to buy it.
Yeah.
Mick Lynch should be the leader of the opposition. I don't know where the current guy is. He's hiding somewhere, isn't he?
No.
But has
They-
has
they
anyone
can't-
heard of Starmer?
But
What's he up to?
I think it's quite similar to what happened with Hillary Clinton. So Hillary Clinton ran her whole campaign about Donald Trump, not about policies and not about her stuff, but about like letting her go. Come in. We got an exhibition of. We're live on camera though.
Okay.
You can come in though. We were doing the Sunday newspaper review.
Oh, cool.
So we did the Daily Mail, we done the Times, and we done the Observer. So we looked through the papers for an hour. She done a painting of me while she was sitting
Oh,
there.
that's lovely.
Yeah, this is Colin. He's a local artist. You know Colin?
No, hi Colin.
Are you local around here?
Yeah, I live on Fenton Road. Yeah.
So we've done the Daily Mail, and I think it was the main story that we found today. We'll let you read it. The headline. Hold on, where is it? It's extraordinary. Do you know the Daily Mail?
I do.
So we write, look, Gammons and Karens, another fucking clown. We got like, fuck the Tories, not the planet. Who buys this shit?
Oh, you hate it. Oh, no, I got it later.
Right. This is the main headline we found today.
Thanks.
So we said we got the cost of living crisis, we got scorched earth, we got like nurses eating from bins, we got child poverty, we got people like rising food banks, and they're saying which animal does each candidate most? And then Rishi is like a snake,
Yeah. I think they're...
and Liz is like a lion, a lioness. Rawr. But they did have some other examples what other people said. But this is Lord Ashcroft, the ex-deputy chairman, who's a very powerful
Yeah.
figure within the Tory party, and also buys British sort of like George medals and puts them in the War Museum. Yeah, but he does polls, and then he does the poll, and then that becomes a headline. It's really mad, isn't it?
Yeah, and who's he polling, I wonder?
I'm sure if
He's polling. Oh, do you want to hear some other examples? Rishi Sunak, a squirrel,
Yeah.
storing all the nuts away in the Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
Liz Truss, Jack Russell, or a little Yorkie. Got a bit of a fire. Mad though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting when you read the papers and what's in the papers, who's in the papers. There's like loads of stories about, like on Sundays, woke. There's stories about being British.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always have like the
Love
main.
Island.
Yeah, no, they have like tea and biscuits. Like what's going on with tea and biscuits? Cultural hegemony. Do you know Gramsci?
No.
Antonio Gramsci was in prison. He wrote a book on cultural hegemony. Yeah, so I mean it's all quite interesting, and then like you see like we have struggling bills, you'll get instant help. And this is written by, like, what I was saying earlier, quite a new journalist, someone new to journalism, by like an up-and-coming journalist, Liz Truss, by Liz Truss, the next Prime Minister. That's the type of journalism you get.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
But you know, I would say it's interesting to know these kind of
We've
things.
got new people here. Look. We're live on the internet.
Are we?
Yeah, on
So
YouTube.
it's like they'll say something like, you know,
Yeah, go on. What's your
because
name?
Felipe. Because
This is Felipe.
He's obsessed
You know,
with the
because-
news as well.
yeah, no,
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're gonna be here for
It's
ages.
like- oh, no, but it's like, you know, I can't believe like how come what Sunak did like with his wife's finance, like that she was not paying tax.
Non-dom,
They are
non-dom.
billionaires.
Non-domicile.
So how come he's still there? Like, you know, I dare, like, how come he's brave enough to put his name there and people don't say, because like he's the finance, you say like, so how come this is immoral? Like,
Yeah. He does £8,000 a month electricity bill for his swimming pool. He's a multi-millionaire. His wife's a billionaire.
yeah, but so pay the tax?
Yeah.
Come on, so I think this is
Where are you
unfair.
from, Felipe?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love Brazil.
Me?
Do you know what that means?
Plata, plomo. Ah, yeah. No, I don't know plomo. Plata is like money.
Silver.
But in plomo? Oh.
Lead, the bullet. Pablo Escobar, that's what he said to the politician. He said to the politician famously, you want plata, you want silver, or you want lead?
All right.
Silver or lead?
Oh, you're right. But you say when you say plata, is also is used there. I know it's
Yeah.
silver.
I
but
love
it's
Brazil.
Like,
I've been in Brazil.
where about?
Bahia,
Bahia.
Salvador.
No way.
Yeah.
You back? Like, people.
I know,
people-
they don't go, they don't come back.
It's like yeah.
Jacaranda Beach. Yeah, I was there. I led the carnival. I was the leader of the carnival.
That's so nice. Can you
Yeah.
samba? Can you do? Nice.
I basically, it's a different type of carnival there. They have lots of like techno, siesta, they have these big trucks.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they're blocks. They have like massive battles. Everyone is fighting. Everybody is like fighting. There's capoeira in real time. But yeah, I did a project about plastic waste. So yeah, Bahia is really incredible. It's like a large percentage is Angolan
Yeah.
fishermen.
Mm-hmm.
So they have this kind of like relationship with the sort of like Catholic religion, but also they bring sort of like African.
Yeah.
Jumanji,
Jumanji.
Jumanji,
Mm.
the goddess of the sea. Do you
Yeah.
know this one?
Yeah. It's very Yemanja.
Jemanja, and they go out into the sea 4 o'clock in the morning, and all these women in white, hundreds of them, and they go out in this shallow water, and it's just dark. And this guy came on a big white horse and had this Egyptian headdress, and there was about 1,000 people dressed as Egyptian
Beautiful.
with drums, banging drums.
Wow.
They went out into the sea.
Oh,
I bought a big
it's like
fish.
goosebumps.
Yeah, I bought a big fishing net off of them. A massive fishing net, and I pulled it along the road. I filled it with plastic. I worked with the local dump. The people that collect the rubbish, M-Tersa. Do you know M-Tersa?
Not
They
really.
do the rubbish, you know,
Okay.
like, yeah, the company that does the rubbish. Where are you from in Brazil?
I'm from São Paulo. I'm
Paulo.
from the countryside. Yeah.
Yeah, big country.
It is actually. But yeah, so I will let you go. Oh, so
Hey.
this is mine actually. I will take you with
Nice
me.
one, Philippe.
But I will come back.
Yeah,
But
we're
I
here until the 31st
Okay.
of August. We do like performances.
Is
and
it
just-
your art?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the paintings of the animals and all these. Did you see in the Bar for Beans and they're going in a shopping trolley?
Yes, I just
So,
was
like-
reading that.
Yeah. Right, just hang on everyone, we'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
So, come over here. I'll show you some more. I'm showing them some,
Right.
all stories are liars. White lies matter.
I
Dubai.
really like this one.
Yeah, white light.
I'm selling this.
Which one?
This.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How much?
£20.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Right, this one here is Nothing Is Real, but I have a relationship with it. Oh, it's a different price in it, don't tell them. Look at that, we just made us well done.
Oh, it's like people are saying.
Pass me the thing over there. Pen.
Look, the pen.
Yeah. Nice one.
Black pen.
Any pen.
Any pen. There you
So
go.
these ones here, so I did about a 10-year thing where what I did, so I had this like 20-year relationship with media. I ate a small corgi dog, key cars. I crawled on my hands and knees like this for 55 miles.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, I had a rose between my teeth, 18 boxes of chocolate, and a sign saying, "Could you love me?" Yeah, so these are all like different performances. This one here is I push una nacellina, a monkey nut, a peanut,
Yeah.
along the road with my nose for 7 miles.
How long
Wow.
did it take?
Yeah, about 15 days.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, there's loads of
I saw the one in the
Yeah.
supermarket trolley.
Yeah, so that's 400 miles went to
And you made
Scotland.
it, yeah.
Yeah, that one there is like running tap. I turned a tap on in the middle of the drought in 2005. Yeah, there's like I nailed my foot to the gallery wall.
Seriously? No way. Let's see. You really did.
Just in the webbing bit, in there. In the middle.
Oh, right.
Who got kids? Who got kids?
Oh no, you leave that back out there, Colin. Someone come
Nah.
left there.
That's probably someone's basketball.
I know.
It's done. It's put in
got
the
card
corner,
for
yeah.
this as well,
Sorry,
yeah.
it's great. Put in the corner.
Yeah? No, I'm just going to leave the car. The thing.
But I would say all politicians are liars. I would say.
Yeah.
Just the story.
Is that a print?
Yeah.
It's not a...
Yeah. So they're like little tiny ones. Let me put in a thing for you as well.
You okay, mate? Just around the corner.
Take 5 seconds. Thank you.
Take care.
And then like that we can put it into. So then it doesn't get free. Yeah, so I paint the newspapers every day. Just did one of Liz Trust.
I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna see
Hey,
you.
no phone.
I'll see you before this week.
Nice one, Chef.
Alright, speak
We'll
to
be
you soon.
around.
Yes.
And then we're going to sort out that dinner with
Yeah.
what I said.
Lucy might be able to come as well.
Fantastic.
Alright,
All right,
lots of love.
then.
See you later.
Tracy, bye. Yeah, so like I do like papers a lot. So these are all newspapers that I.
Oh, that's very nice.
So it's like Top Gun, Top Gun. Yeah, they're like I love doing them. Yeah, that's a really good one. All toys I like.
It's my favorite.
It's an original
it's-
as well. Nice one.
Let's see. Thank
Right.
you so much. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Nice to
Nice,
meet you.
really nice to meet you. Yeah, we're here. We're
Thank you
here.
Yeah.
so much.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Look
When
at
I
the show.
Take care, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Right.
But what's everyone saying?
They're asking about prices, so I just like.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah,
can
sorry,
be like sometimes it's like if you turn up, I find it really difficult because then people say like, oh, how much is that? Even though it's really £35.
Yeah, but why do you discount art? I mean, I keep saying this. You're
Ronnie's
already-
like, stop discounting.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to like
I mean-
everyone has art, isn't it?
Yes. One of the things I like about Mark is he thinks that art should be accessible by all, and
Yeah.
he doesn't really do it to make huge amounts of money, and they're all very reasonably priced at between £5 and £25. And then what he says is it's like he thinks it's like apples and pears. I'll do 3 for 20 quid or something, or I'll do
2 for a fiver.
2 for £5. You know, just like it's not. It's not
Colin, what do you
apples
reckon,
or pears,
Colin?
you know. We're not in a Sunday market. I can't get any cheaper than.
Right, listen. Has anyone got any questions? Because we're gonna head off now. Because I've got to go to my mum's birthday. I made her a cake. What's happening?
They got.
All right then. Thank you everyone who was here. Thank you also to Tracy who turned up. Thank you to Colin. Colin, say goodbye. Colin, saying goodbye. And thank you to Felipe and I didn't catch her name, who just came in. And thank you everyone for being here. Yeah, the crumble was amazing. I loved it. That was my favourite part of the day so far. And yeah, go and look on the Etsy page. Anyway, like, we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Early. Who's up? Who's awake?
7 a.m. See you there.